So definitely, I think another Emily is going to be moderating the chat. So we'll keep an eye on any questions you guys have. So today we're going to talk about using pathway packages to create high quality CTE programs. As you may or may not know, Realityworks is an employee-owned company that develops and creates experiential learning products and programs for CTE. Our hands-on learning tools combined with curriculum resources and student assessments make it really easy for you to jumpstart or refresh your CTE pathways. Today, I'm going to cover 4 things pretty briefly, since this is a brief webinar. An introduction to our popular pathway packages, a quick refresher of ACTE's Quality CTE Program of Study framework, how our packages align to this framework, and then we will share some free resources to help you start or refresh your CTE pathways. So like I said, I would rather present to you guys live in person, but I'm not. So if you get a second, just chat while you're here. Chat who you are, what your role is. You don't have to divulge your name if you don't want to, but what your role is and what intrigued you about this webinar. I want you to write it down if you don't feel like chatting. You can also scan the QR code if you're an app geek, and we can share some results on the next slide. But I just want you to think about your why and make sure that we revisit your why at the end to make sure that you got what you came here for. So I'll give you a second to scan the code or go ahead and chat. Awesome. So I see we've got an administrative assistant for CTE who helps with purchases. Hopefully you guys have had a chance to scan the QR code. An educator here to learn about packages. Competitor here to steal trade secrets. I mean, I put that in there. You got to have fun. I thought that'd be funny. We've got a new CTE coordinator. See what's available for new programs. Let's see in the chat, we've got adult education here to learn about products. Once a guidance counselor who wants to develop their CTE programs, career specialists new to the industry. This is awesome, you guys. I kind of now feel like I am with you and I know who it is that I'm presenting to you. I just wish I could see you. So great, thank you for sharing. And I think we will cover everything that you are interested in learning about today, but at the end, if I leave something out, please don't hesitate to bring it up. All right. Let's go to the next slide if I can get out of poll everywhere. All right, so first on our agenda is a brief introduction of our available pathway packages. So while we have developed something to support each pathway with our employability skills program, and I'll talk a little bit about that later, Realityworks has developed experiential learning tools and simulators for specific career pathways in 4 career clusters. You can see the stars for skilled trades, technical sciences, health sciences, human services and education, and agriculture, food, and natural resources. So what we've done is we've bundled our popular products into convenient and even discounted packages to make it easier for you as an admin assistant who's ordering, a director who's looking at programs, make it easier for you to implement our resources that actually align with your pathways. So our pathway packages are turnkey solutions. Again, we make it easier for you to implement, and we're providing ease of mind that we've included the following. So the first thing we include is curriculum. Many of you may know that our products do come with curriculum. That includes lesson plans, PowerPoints, assessments, worksheets, and these were all developed by educators for educators. You're also getting our hands-on tools, and these were developed based on experiential learning theory and proven to increase student engagement, as well as skill development through providing real-world simulation practice while reducing costs and saving time. Our tools and curriculum help students explore high-wage, high-skill, high-demand careers. We've aligned our popular packages in ag, health science, real care baby, and welding to Perkins 5 criteria. Everything else does align too, but we actually have documents that can provide you the validation for those. We also support your certification prep efforts for credentialing in those 4 career cluster areas. Our tools and employability skills program helps students prepare for CTSO competitive events. And finally, we do provide training. So we don't just hand over tools to you. We've got great webinars, blogs, guides, a lot of good resources, an awesome product support team who can help with training on all of our available products. All right, so now I'm going to dive into all our available packages. It's going to be a really brief introduction on all of these. So since Realityworks started with the Real Care Baby about 30 years ago, I'm going to start with our package for child development and early childhood programs. So these packages are great, great hands-on resources to really provide students with the relevant learning experience. So we have 3 packages that work with a variety of program sizes and budgets. As many of you may know, Real Care Baby is a huge draw for students to take child development classes. It's effective because it's a total solution and has lessons that address many different focuses. So the topics included in the curriculum include basic infant care, early childhood classroom design, role of the caregiver, infant and toddler development, handling stress, and emergency procedures. Real Care Baby also encompasses those real life skills, healthy choices, and relationships, and teaches probable outcomes of student behaviors and choices. Go ahead and chat away if any of you are experiencing problems in your area due to teacher shortages. Are any of you thinking about developing more programs to recruit and train future educators? We are selling more and more of these packages. This is a new package based on teacher feedback. It introduces students to careers and skills related to teaching and training. It also includes CDA certification prep. So in this particular package, students not only learn about career exploration, but they cover teaching pedagogy, methodologies, classroom management, lesson planning, and more. And this package includes one of our favorite, our Child Care Centered Design Kit, which covers childcare career exploration and guidelines and best practices for classroom design. So we have 2 culinary packages that introduce students to basic food safety concepts and help them hone fundamental kitchen skills. So these 2 packages include 2 of our popular kits, the Food Truck Design Kit, which is very similar to the Child Care Center Design Kit, and also really popular in marketing and entrepreneurship classes, and also the Knife Skills Kit. A lot of our packages are very popular too in middle school programs. So if you have middle school career exploration efforts or summer school programs, these 2 packages have seen a lot of interest in those areas. So according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, healthcare occupations are projected to add more jobs than any other cluster. So access to clinicals still remains challenging, and so quality simulation becomes even more important. These 3 packages address multiple skills required for RNs and nursing assistants, as well as key skills for working with the elderly. We've included our mannequins, cath trainers, phlebotomy arms, our award-winning blood pressure simulator, bandaging and wound care, and so much more. That there's just so much included in these packages. I encourage you to take a look. But as the aging population is increasing, the demand for healthcare workers trained to care for older adults is also increasing. Geriatric sensitivity and empathy are a really hard concept for students to grasp. So we have a variety of wearables, such as our award-winning geriatric simulator, to teach these necessary soft skills and patient care skills. This simulator really gives students the opportunity to personally experience a variety of age-related physical challenges, such as stooped posture, joint stiffness, and restricted range of motion. If any of you have this already in your classroom, you know that this simulator here is extremely impactful in giving students the chance to walk in the shoes of their future patients. Our medical assistant package includes 19 hands-on tools, including the award-winning blood pressure simulator and ECG simulator, also award-winning, to prepare students for careers in medical assisting and patient care. The blood pressure simulator is a great tool for exposing students to a variety of different readings. If they take blood pressure with their peers, they're going to get the same reading over and over. So we've developed a really wonderful simulator where the cuff doesn't inflate, so they can use it on each other over and over again safely, but be assessed on a variety of blood pressure results. It also helps them practice and fully understand the skill involved in taking blood pressure. And our ECG simulator was developed because teachers told us that students felt uncomfortable performing on each other while they were learning. So this simulator, students can practice lead placement on the body through actual rib palpation, and it provides instant feedback on correct placement. They are exposed to a variety of rhythm readings through the tablet and its proprietary software, and is a wonderful tool for simulating the workplace. So another one of our newer packages, the sports medicine package, introduces students to careers in sports medicine and includes popular products such as our concussion education kit and taping and wrapping skills sim kit. It also includes our brand new knee and ankle sports injury assessment trainer. We're getting rave reviews from educators using this trainer, saying that it's a game changer in allowing students to really feel those common injuries. And although, like I said, this package and its accompanying products are fairly new to Realityworks, it's been very popular for not only sports medicine programs, but athletic training programs as well. I think we're getting to the end of our health science packages. This is our 3 EMT comprehensive solutions to meet every budget and program scope. The advanced EMT packages, those skills lean a little bit further towards paramedic skills, and they feature products like that award-winning ECG simulator, blood pressure simulator, closed fracture trauma mannequin, trauma wound suit, and the BVM ventilation trainer. We've even sold custom components of these packages into public safety programs. All right, so moving into trade skills. Our 4 trade skill packages feature our popular welding and electrical training products and up to 80 hours of curriculum on safety, technique, employability skills, and career exploration. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us to find out which one is right for your program and your budget. Featured products in these packages include our electrical wiring kit and our GuideWell VR simulator. The electrical wiring kit, I love this product. It gives students a safe hands-on lesson in wiring 16 common electrical circuits. Students don't get worried, and teachers don't get worried about shocking themselves due to our unique battery-operated assessment system that provides immediate corrective feedback as to whether they've wired correctly. And I mentioned our GuideWell VR welding simulator. If you have a welding, manufacturing, or ag mechanics program, you probably have seen our welding training tools or have heard about them. So here's some questions to ask. Do you have limited welding booths? Do you have no budget for consumables? Do you have large classes? Are your students new to welding? Are they frustrated, or do you have students who lack confidence? Students with IEPs? Or even new teachers with limited classroom instructional resources? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you got to check out our GuideWell VR simulator. This simulator was designed by educators for education, helps students learn proper terms, procedures, form before they enter the welding booth, giving them a real solid foundation on AWS technique like work angle, travel angle, nozzle to plate distance, straightness, speed. The system offers technique guidance, assessment tools, customization, 3 levels of difficulty, and no annual subscriptions. It's also a great recruiting tool when used at open house and recruiting events. but only if you want to draw a crowd. If you don't want to draw a crowd, then GuideWell VR is not your choice. So our final package is the Power Structural and Technical Package. So this is a great package for ag mechanics programs, and it includes career exploration and the electrical and wiring safety techniques. So you'll notice our electrical wiring kit and welding training tools really round out this, this package. So moving on to agriculture, our popular animal systems package include models with curriculum to teach anatomy, reproductive systems, digestive systems, skeletal systems, and our beef pork cuts models for assessment. Our animal models separate at the midline and have removable organs, not to mention great worksheets for identification. The simulators allow students to practice skills repeatedly. Our educators with access to live animals actually have told us that having a simulator really helps their students build confidence and develop those skills before working on live animals. So for example, our bovine injection simulator teaches proper injection techniques, ear tagging, growth implant basics. And our bovine breeder teaches correct cervix manipulation, AI gun positioning, and pregnancy palpation. Our newest simulator, one of our newer simulators in animal science, is our calf simulator. And this little guy addresses a variety of major calf issues, including practicing tube feeding, ear tagging, hormone injection, tail blood draw, and castration. So now I focused and featured our bovine skills here, but we have very similar products for swine. So if your district or your school is developing swine education programs, definitely reach out to us. So we have two comprehensive solutions for starting a plant science pathway. One includes our award-winning hydroponics system. And teachers tell us our systems for hydroponics are amazingly easy to use. They literally ship built, so you know, right out of the box. I have zero green thumb, and even I learned how to grow in our mini hydroponics unit. So, you know, it is very, very, very easy, even for teachers who have no background in hydroponics. Students can become invested in their progress and really learn how to test pH and nutrient content in the water. We have so many great customer stories on our website regarding hydroponics, so definitely head there later and take a look. So lastly, while we don't have an actual package that includes all of our employability and leadership skills programs, we have experienced an increasing trend in districts purchasing custom package of these products to really help develop and integrate soft skills, not only in middle school, high school, adult education, but beyond. Our career pathway soft skills scenario cards are sought after, and we can really help you identify which employability skills programs would benefit your programs and students. So keep those in mind too, even though they're not listed as an actual package on our website. So that being said, let's just say you're looking for something a little different. You're not seeing the perfect fit for your program. We have had so many directors and districts wanting to customize packages based on a budget or a specific need. Maybe you're looking for something more STEM related or middle school career exploration or employability skills like I just mentioned. Maybe you need to refresh your medical assisting program, but you already have mannequins. That is not a problem. We can create a package for you that doesn't include mannequins. So if you don't see something that's already a developed package, we have a really great tool on our website, which I'll share with you later, that you can go in and just check the products that you're interested in. And then your account manager or a rep can reach out to you and kind of discuss exactly what it is you're looking for. All right, so I'm going to take a quick breather. Go ahead and write down any questions that you've got in your head so far. Feel free to chat them now if you want, but we'll make sure we address them at the end. So those were our packages. Next, we're going to be moving into ACTE's Quality CTE Program of Study Framework. So just take a second. I'll let you breathe for a minute because I know I'm a fast talker. and then we will move on. I don't see any questions coming through in the chat yet. Okay, good question, Joe. What length of time is the curriculum written for? And it really is going to vary. So we do have curriculum overviews that will address the specific amount of time for each product. So curriculum for an animal model might be 1 hour versus up to 80 hours for some of our welding tools. So it really depends on your pathway and the actual product, but we can get you that information. And then Tony, is anything developed for experiential learning? I'm looking specifically for middle school. And yes, we have customized packages for middle school. We've custom created them. We do have 2 places on our website that is middle school career exploration, and it gives a really good overview of some of the more popular products that we offer that are really perfect for middle school. So maybe I can share that website with you later. But great question. And what about certifications for immediate employability? So I'm going to cover this in a minute, but we do support credentials and certifications. Realityworks, we are not a certifying body. So all of our programs and products and curriculum help you support certifications that you are working towards. Our employability skills program, we do provide certificates of completion. So it's definitely something that could be put on a resume as they've, been skilled in employability or leadership skills. But we do not certify students. You would have to work with your certifying body like AWS or CDA, et cetera. Hopefully I answered that question. All right, so good questions. So now we're going to go ahead and move on. As you may know, ACTE's comprehensive research-based quality CTE program of study framework is an evidence-based framework defining high-quality CTE. So it includes more than 90 criteria organized under these 12 elements that you see here. And it really captures the full range of activities across a CTE program of study. This framework can help CTE leaders comprehensively evaluate their programs across the breadth of activities that impact program scope, delivery, implementation, and quality to determine strengths, weaknesses, areas for improvement, and can even help them complete key portions of the CLNA. So some questions that may come up when thinking about your programs are, do you have students that are tuned out? Are you using instructional methods that engage Gen Z students? Are you purchasing updated equipment to align with current industry standards, like take CPR, for instance? Does your curriculum integrate employability skills? Do you have empty desks, or do you need to boost visibility and grow your programs? Do you have new teachers that need a quick way to engage students with already created curriculum? So that is one way that the program of the framework can really help you evaluate your programs. And then if you decide after evaluating that there are pathways that need to be improved, refreshed, or started new, Realityworks can help. That's why we have developed these packages, because what we've done is align our pathway packages to meet these elements so that you can be sure that we are helping you build a quality CTE program. And so while we do align in some capacity to each of the 12 elements, the one I've starred are kind of what I call the Realityworks superstar elements in helping you create successful programs. So if you are feeling like you need to improve your curriculum, engaging instruction, equipment, these are the areas that we are really geared to help you out. So as an example, standards aligned and integrated curriculum. So as I mentioned, we provide lesson plans, slides, assessment worksheets. We have aligned our content to standards, and we help prepare students for credentials. We also incorporate academic and employability skills. We're also going to be including formative and summative assessment, and our material is developed by educators for educators. Under engaging instruction, this is a big one for us. I've mentioned in the past or mentioned before that our products are rooted in Kolbe's experiential learning theory. But if you get bored, take a look at Hull's contextual learning theory too. We also support the contextual learning theory, the strategy called REACT, which is relating, experiencing, applying, cooperating, and transferring through all of our curriculum resources and suggested implementation strategies. We also hear from administrators and teachers that our simulation tools really help address special populations and help to engage all learners. Diving a little bit into our curriculum, I just want to share some of the components for our ECG simulator, just so you can visually see what we provide when you purchase our products or get a package. So we include teacher's guides, again, related to the question of how long these lessons last. The teacher guides do include pacing charts, so you can gauge how long each of the lessons will last. We include PDFs of quizzes and answer keys. Some of our products include flashcards or scenario learning cards. So this is a sample of the flashcard included with our ECG simulator. And I mean, instructors love these flashcards. A sample of our assessments. A student workbook. This is a student workbook page from the ECG simulator. And as I mentioned, we also include PowerPoint presentation slides, which are completely editable. We really just give you a starting point so you can start teaching that content right out of the box. So 3 of the other key elements that we really support is going to be facilities, equipment, technology, and materials. Our learning aids reflect current workplace industry and/or occupational practices and requirements. Again, we're aligned to curriculum standards, including Perkins and program objectives, and we cover safety in our curriculum. So we demonstrate safe and appropriate use of equipment, not only on our simulators, but in the workplace. Our curriculum and skills help develop and promote career exploration. And as I mentioned before, especially our employability skill and leadership programs, we help provide opportunities for students to prepare for CTSO competitive events. So this is just a little bit more detail on how we support engaging instruction and facilities, equipment, technology, and materials with our hands-on learning aids. So you may have heard me talk about recruiting. If you want a crowd at an open house or recruiting event, definitely think about some of these models and simulators. We also, it's proven to increase student engagement. There's also teachers that use our products to help manage the need for skilled workers. They use our GuideWell VR, for example, to pre-qualify students who might have a certain skill to weld a certain weld that maybe a local industry needs. So using simulators helps increase skill development while reducing cost and training time, also improving and increasing confidence. And it's also an attractive community outreach strategy to gain support for your programs and show the value of CTE. And finally, our pathway packages can help simulate a work-based learning environment by giving students an opportunity to practice and master the technical skills they'll need to perform real-world tasks. So simulators are great because they provide real-time feedback, and that helps them learn from their mistakes and develop correct technique. So we also help students develop and reinforce relevant technical, academic, and employability knowledge and skills by incorporating this scenario-based learning. So I promised to share some links of a few resources to help with your planning efforts. Emily will be sending out an email at I think she said she's going to send it tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow of all of these links and resources for you to use. First up, we have some implementation guides. These implementation guides are great because it kind of gives you a visual look at what say a 21st century welding classroom could look like, or a medical assisting lab, or a nurse aid lab. So there's lots of really good tips in here, but it also features, where our products could be used. And this is great, especially if you're starting a new program or refreshing one. Our Perkins 5 alignments, we have these available as a PDF, so we can easily send these to you. The curriculum overviews, I mentioned this before, these are great overviews which takes each product exactly the curriculum length. So you can see here, it tells you exactly how many lesson hours, what the unit focuses in the actual lesson topic. So those are really good if you're planning the outline for your curriculum. Our blog post and customer stories. Oh my gosh, I could spend all day reading the stories and blog posts from our customers. I mean, this is really the best way for you to, especially if say you're expanding or wanting to start a medical assistant career pathway, use these resources as great guides to get you started, because we provide input from other educators who have done it already, and they can really save you a lot of time. Infographics. So we have infographics available across all pathways. We have printing instructions. You can print these out. I think it's 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper that you can print out and go ahead and laminate. These are free on our website. Lots of really good tools to decorate your classrooms. Webinars. So you're on this webinar. You can see here we've got a couple coming up specific for specific pathways. Starting a new education and training pathway, a sports medicine pathway. If you're not seeing one coming up in the future on a pathway you're interested in, definitely check the archived portion of our webinars page, because we probably have already done it. Package overviews. These are similar to the implementation guides, but these are more specific to the actual products that come in each package, and it outlines all the curriculum that's included. And then I mentioned the custom pathway package. So we just developed a place on our website to create a custom package, and this is awesome. All you do is go in, say you've got products in mind that you really think would benefit your students and teachers. You can just select all the products, click submit, and then one of your amazing account managers or business development reps will be in touch to actually talk through the specifics and develop for you the best package that meets your needs and budget. So our goal here at Realityworks is really to partner with you guys and help you serve your teachers and engage your students. I recently asked our president, Tim Betcher, what he thinks our future vision should be, and I loved his response. He said, to super serve CTE, to be the biggest, most innovative, and the best at serving our customers. And really, that's what we want to do. So, there's lots of things we can help you out with. We can meet with you. We can meet with your teachers. We can provide alignments. We can help with purchasing obstacles. We can create budgets that meet your needs. We can create quotes, provide product information, make recommendations, attend meetings, do demos. It's really going to vary from what you need from us. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us for assistance with any of the items listed here. And in parting, I don't know if any of you have heard, but my manager recently told me about 15 minutes ago that Queen Elizabeth passed away. And so I just wanted to remember her by saying she had a great quote that says, "Giant leaps often start with small steps," one of her famous quotes. So let Realityworks be a small and easy step in helping you grow your CTE programs. That is all I have. Any additional questions? Anything you wished I talked about that you want to learn more about? Go ahead and chat your answers.
Karen, that's a great quote. I love it. Thank you for sharing.
Thanks. Diane literally just told me that about 15 minutes ago, and it broke my heart because my sister and her husband lived in England. He was studying at Oxford. So it just kind of hit me all of a sudden. So I wanted to share that.
Absolutely. Well, very inspiring quote. We do have some questions rolling in. Joe is wondering, what's the best number to reach a representative? And Karen, I don't know if you know our number off the cuff, if you want to rattle it off. Otherwise, I can point folks to our website.
I have a lot of numbers in my noggin, but Joe, where are you from? If you want to chat where you're from, I'll go ahead and get my video back on too. But probably the best thing to do is when you get to our website, that we have a wonderful feature where you can just send it to, chat on our website. I was going to say we have a wonderful chat feature, and you can just chat with, typically it's Stacy. So Stacy will respond to you and she can let you know exactly who your representative is.
Awesome. That is helpful. Karen, also wondering, where is the best place to find prices on some of these packages if folks are curious?
Oh, yeah, great question. So on our website, we do have under each content cluster area, we have, I believe it's a drop down of packages. And they're also on, in our catalogs, we list our packages. And when Emily sends the email tomorrow, I'll make sure I include a link, I believe, that has all of our packages listed. So I'll make sure that's included in your email from Emily. But great question.
Perfect. That sounds good.
We have so much good information that it's, it's hard to sometimes think where's the best place to go.
Absolutely. On that note, if and it doesn't look like we have any more questions coming in now, but if you happen to think of any questions after we end today's webinar, replying to that email or giving us a call after you receive the follow-up materials tomorrow morning is a great opportunity to ask some questions as well. You can get in touch with our team using any of the numbers in that follow-up email or just by replying. So we'd love to help you out and answer any information you're wondering about.
Yeah, well, thanks for sticking around, everybody, and have a wonderful school year.
Thank you, Karen.
Bye.